How's it going, guys? Coach Vishal here with Coach Hillary, and today we are going to be going over a couple drills to help with your front rack position. So this setup, we have our sleeper stretch that we're going to focus on some internal rotation, and how Hillary's going to set up here. You can see she's lying on her left side of the body, have the block here just to support the head, and then what we want to focus on here is stacking the shoulders on top of each other. So a lot of times that bottom shoulder tends to shrug, so we want to make sure we keep it down, and then we're keeping this shoulder in line with her elbow here. And then once we find this position, she's going to stack that wrist directly over the elbow, and then we're going to find where our passive internal rotation is, so right about there. Now from here, Hillary's going to do this on her own. I'm just going to kind of cue her, but she'll take her right hand, she'll place it on top of her left wrist, and then she's just going to apply some gentle pressure. We're working on PAILS contraction here, aiming to pull or push into that internal rotation. So applying about 10, maybe 15% tension, and then she'll hold that tension for about 5 to 10 seconds here. There you go. Just slight push, and then she'll release that top hand, and she's going to work a passive range hold and just isometrically hold in that position. Same thing, aiming to hold for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then we'll go back into our PAILS contraction, giving a gentle push, and then holding. Nice work, Hill. We'll go 2 more times. So when she's placing her hand on top of her left wrist there, she's rotating back, so getting a little bit of internal rotation there, and then she'll isometrically hold in that you internally rotated position. Again, she's pushing, got your PAILS contraction, and then holding. Let's see if we can get one more out of her. And then really paying attention to all the checkpoints here, irradiating tension. This has been the common theme. We want as active mobility as possible. You can see the breathing is starting to intensify a little bit, which means we're definitely reaching that end range. And on this one, very important, just applying 10 to 15% pressure with that top hand. You don't really want to crank too hard into this one. And then once we find our new passive or our new active range, we're just going to hold and hang out here for a second. There you go, and just let the body adapt to that new internally rotated position of the arm. So that's it, guys. We have our sleeper stretch, focusing on internal rotation here. This is going to be one of the components that we're going to use to help you get that nice, strong front rack and overhead position. All right, thank you, guys. Thank you, Bill.